Hi, my dear cookies and foodies. I hope you guys are good. My name is Nella and I go by my signature name, Cooking with Mrs. Casa. So I'm back with another video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on my videos. Just let me know what you think. Just talk to me, man. Let me know what do you want me to prepare next time and what would you like to see me preparing. So today I'm back with another video and we're just preparing a quick meal, not a meal but a dish. We're quickly preparing a quick dish that will be chicken stew. So I'm just gonna quickly show you how I do it, guys, and like the type of herbs and spices I incorporate in making this dish perfect. So obviously, first things first, what you will need your big pan, big pot. So I have this pot that I'm gonna use, and my stove is on high heat right now, and I'm just gonna add some canola oil, just a little bit of it. I hope you can see from there. So I'm just adding a little bit of canola oil, not so much. Of course, I don't want my chicken stew to be all oily and things like that. So I've already chopped some onion. So I'm gonna add some onion. This is one medium onion, so brown onion. So this is brown onion. So I'm just gonna add it. Can you hear it sizzling right there? Let me grab a wooden spoon so that we can mix everything. So what I like doing so that my onion doesn't burn, I also add a little bit of water. So I'm gonna use this just to add a little bit of water. So that now my little bit of water that I'm gonna add in there so that everything doesn't burn and it's sizzling nicely. So what I'm gonna do while that is starting to cook, this is my chicken that I've already cleaned. I'm not gonna remove the skin. I'm gonna cook the chicken with the skin. I'm not gonna remove the skin. So but what I will do, so since these are thighs and drumsticks, so these are drumsticks and we also have some thighs there. I usually just cut my thighs in half. I halve my thighs so that everything can just cook up nicely. So I'm just gonna halve that. Ooh, yes. Did you feel that bone breaking? So I'm just halving it like that, going all the way, also halving the skin. So that's my first thigh. I have 4 thighs here, so I'm gonna do the same for all 4 of them. So this is my second one there, and now I'm gonna go with my third one, just halving it from that side. Can you see from that side? So I'm just halving from the bone side, and now on to my last one. I'm just halving that. Okay, so I am done with that. So what I will do now, I'm just gonna add a little bit of pepper. So this is just the black pepper on my chicken, directly onto my chicken. Not too much. You don't want to overwhelm your dish. So the trick into incorporating spices and herbs, you don't need to add too much so that you don't overwhelm your dish. You just add a little bit. So I'm just adding just a little bit of that. And now back to my onion. It's frying nicely. Let me just quickly try to move my camera so that you can see everything clearly. There you can see. So now I'm just frying my onion. Let me just take down, maybe not, let me not take down my heat at all. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna add, this is oregano. I always get them from Spar. So I'm just adding a pinch of that, of the oregano, directly onto my chicken, just a pinch of that. And also I have thyme, so I'm just adding a pinch as well of my thyme directly onto my chicken. So let's open that. Just a pinch. And I also have some rosemary here. I'm also going to add a pinch as well, directly onto my chicken, directly like that. And also here I have some turmeric, but the turmeric I'm going to add it directly into my pot. It doesn't really matter. It's all about however you want to do it. It's either you can come from that side or the other side. At the end of the day, we're going to the same direction. Alright, so let me just show you my onions. That's how they are looking, as you can see. also have some bay leaves here. I'm not gonna put too much, but roughly maybe 4 of the leaves. That should be enough. So I think my onions are nicely browning and caramelizing. So now I'm gonna go on and add my chicken. You know what? I had a change of mind. I'm just gonna add my turmeric as well directly onto my chicken. So there's this spice that I usually use, and it's called usisi spice, that I usually get from Discount. I'm just trying to look and see if I still have some. Yes, I still do have some. So I'm gonna add a little bit of usisi spice. There we have it. So I'm just gonna add a little bit as well directly onto my chicken. So you see, if you have noticed, I haven't added any salt. Why? Because my usisi spice, which I usually get from Discount, it already has sea salt. So it has sea salt, coriander, cloves, nutmeg, mustard, black pepper, and garlic onion. So it has all the goodness, so that's why I don't need to add salt. Okay, so now I can now get ready and add everything into my pot. And it's sizzling very nicely. So just give it a good mix. So I am not gonna add water as yet. I just want the water to come directly from the chicken itself. So I'm just gonna close it and just let it fry. And then if I see that it's burning, that's only when I can add water. Let me now close my pot. Okay, so let's move on to the next step. So I have my green pepper there. I'm only gonna add this later because I don't want it to be overcooked. And also I have my green peppers, sorry, my green beans. I'm only gonna add like a handful, just that much. And I also have my carrot as well. This is what I also want to add into my chicken stew. So I'm just gonna remove the sides of that and just gonna add the sides, remove the sides of that. Let's remove our sides, and we're just gonna start cutting everything up. Alright guys, so right now I'm gonna start by peeling my carrot. So I'm only gonna add 1 carrot. I don't want to overwhelm my dish with like a lot of carrots, so 1 should be enough, just 1. Okay, and also my green beans, I'm just gonna cut them in that size. That should be good. I don't want them to be too small. I still want to see my green beans when I'm eating my chicken stew. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that on the side, and now we're coming to the carrot. So I'm just gonna half it lengthwise like that all the way down, half it in the middle. Okay, and then now what I will do, I'll also half it on the other side. So I'm gonna now have 4 pieces. And what I will do, I'll just cut it on the sides like that, also on the other side, and also on the other side in big chunks like that. That's how I want to see it. So I am done with that. What I will do now, I'll just wait for I'm just gonna check up on my chicken and see how everything is cooking. Oh, it smells divine already. Okay, the water is coming out from the chicken itself. I haven't added any water, but the water is coming out from the chicken. Let me just make sure that you can see how it's looking. And what I want to do as well, I want to add some little bit of paprika. So I also got these at Spar. So I'm just going to add a little bit of the paprika, just a little bit. And also now I'm adding some peri peri, a little bit of it, not too much. Okay, that should be enough, and just mix everything together. Okay, so now I can actually see that I should now add my water. So I'm still gonna use the same. I'm just gonna use the same bowl that I used when I was peeling my onions and stuff. I'm gonna use it to add my water. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of the water, just a little bit of it, and give everything a good stir. Let's give everything a good stir. And now let's close everything and give it like a good 10 minutes for everything to incorporate, for the water to actually cook everything up. And then now let's just wait. Let me clean up while we wait. Let me just start cleaning up, and so that when our chicken is now ready, we can just taste it together. So that we can taste it together. Okay, so now let's just clean up and wait for our chicken. And then we put everything that we're not gonna use again, put everything back. Anything that we're not gonna use again, let's put it back. Okay. So I'll be serving the chicken stew with some salsa. And right now I'm gonna prepare our salsa, right? So what I will do, I will definitely just start with chopping up the onion, and then also adding up some tomatoes and cucumber and some chilies. So I just realized that I don't have vinegar, because I usually prepare my salsa and I add some vinegar, right? So since I don't have vinegar, I'm just not gonna add anything. So it will just be the whole veggies of these, like the stuff I've just mentioned, the onion, the tomato, without the vinegar. So I just chopped up my onions, so I'm just gonna add it in there, and I'm also gonna add my tomatoes. I'm just gonna give it a good rinse. So I'm gonna just remove the middle part like that, and then you just chop it up however you want to chop it. Okay, and the other half. So just give it a nice chop. And what else do you add in your salsa? I know some people also add some pineapple in their salsa, and some people also add some coriander, parsley. I think I'm gonna add parsley. I would love to add some parsley and some pepper, some black pepper as well. So just comment down there and just let me know, how do you prepare your salsa and what do you usually add in your salsa. So there's my onion. Now I'm gonna add my tomatoes. Just put everything in there. And then now that's how it's looking so far. And then now I'm gonna add my cucumber as well. So I just cut it up like that. Just that will be enough, because I don't want a lot, of course. And obviously I'm gonna give this a good rinse, and then I'm gonna cut it in half and remove the seeds. I don't want my salsa to have the seeds. I don't want the cucumber to have the seeds. So I'm just gonna eat this and just enjoy this by myself right now. And the other half, of course, remove the inner part of the cucumber. And then now we're gonna start chopping up everything. Okay. And then just dice it, and we're gonna add these in our salsa. Chop it up like that. Okay, and we're also adding this. And then now the main ingredient with it, which is the chilies, at least for me, I'm just gonna add this green chilies. I think I'll see. I'll just taste. I usually just taste the chilies if I want to make sure if it's too hot or not. Let me give this a good rinse. So I cut it in the middle like that, and also on the other side. Then I just taste the seeds just to taste the heat of the chilies. It is hot, so I think one should do. One should be enough. Okay, I put this with the seeds. I know if you want to reduce the heat of the chilies, you can remove the seeds. That's also a good way of doing it. If you want to reduce the heat, you can reduce the seeds. So I'm just gonna go in with just one chilies. It should be fine. And then I'm gonna go in with my pepper, black pepper. Just gonna add some black pepper in there. And some sea salt. And then I'm just gonna give everything a good mix. Let me also add some little bit of oil. So in this case, since I'm not gonna add any vinegar, if you like, you can also add oil and vinegar and also a pinch of sugar. It just balances out the taste. So I think just that much of the sugar, sorry, of the oil, it should be enough. And then we just mix everything together. Just give it a good mix, and that is your salsa. So today for supper, we're actually having a pap with chicken stew and salsa, and we're gonna also have some acha as well. So let me just taste this, just to taste if the salt and everything else is well balanced, and also just to taste the heat of the chilies. Like I said, it's a bit hot. So I felt like one is enough. Let me just taste that. Cheers. I can feel the heat. This is just perfect. At least the acha is not that hot, it's mild, so at least it's not that hot, so that should be fine because I can feel the heat in my mouth. Let me just eat the seeds of the cucumber. Maybe it will just balance that out. Okay, now let's check on our chicken. Oh, it smells great. Okay, yeah, I think now it should be done. I can see. You can also see for yourself there. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna add the carrot, and I'm also gonna add the green beans, and finally I'm gonna add the green pepper. And then I just give everything a good stir. Please don't over mix because you'll be breaking your chicken into pieces. I'm also gonna add some little bit of water. I think I still need some water, so I'm just gonna add that much of water and just mix everything. Let me taste the salt and just to taste the herbs and everything. It's tasting great. And also the chilies, it's not too much, but I can feel it, so that's great. And then lastly, what I do, I usually add my garlic at the end because I don't want my garlic to burn. I still want to feel that garlicky flavor. So I'm just gonna grab some garlic now and add the garlic, and it will cook together with the carrot, with the green beans, and also with the green pepper. Let's add some garlic. Okay, there's my garlic. So I usually get my garlic at Food Lovers, the crushed garlic. I usually get it at Food Lovers, but let me tell you, the fresh garlic is usually the best. That I can tell you. That I can tell you. So I'm gonna go in with like half tablespoon of the garlic, and I just put everything in there, and then just give it a good mix. And then now we're gonna just close that and let it simmer for like 7 to 10 minutes, and then it should be ready. We should be ready for our chicken. Just hold on, let's just bear with me, 7 to 10 minutes, and then we can taste our food. Hello my cookies, so now we are done cooking our chicken. Let's now dish up and see how it's looking. Okay, I really can't wait for this. Ooh, it smells great, it looks great, it looks beautiful. So let's dish up. So I'll dish up in this bowl. My drumstick there, my thigh, and another drumstick. Okay, let's also add some veggies, our carrots and our green beans, and I can also see my bay leaves in there. Ooh, it smells great, it's looking great. So this is just a quick, easy chicken stew that you can prepare at home and just enjoy with your family. I'm gonna serve mine with pap and some salsa. So my salsa here, I'm just gonna put it on the side. Put my salsa on the side and just sprinkle, of course, some parsley on my salsa. And yay, that's how everything is looking. There goes my salsa, and there is my chicken. Let me just show you my chicken. I want us to taste this. It's too hot, but I just want us to taste just a bit of it so that we can exactly know what we've made. Cheers, my cookies. Let me have a carrot as well, and just a piece of the meat. And the salt is well salted. Oh, and the peri-peri that we added. Cheers, my cookies and foodies. I recommend that you try this at home. The trick here, not to overwhelm your dish with too much herbs and too much spices, and also add your garlic right at the end. Trust me, you'll enjoy your meal. Let me also munch in on some of the salsa. My cookies, I'm now gonna serve myself some pap and some acham and just enjoy away. Well guys, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below, and just let me know what else do you add in your chicken stew. Do you add some potatoes? Do you add some radish? Just let me know what else you add when you making your chicken stew. And well guys, enjoy this recipe and just let me know what you think, and just let me know what else would you like to see me cook with you guys here on my channel. So please guys, don't forget to tell your friends to tell their friends and their friends to subscribe on my channel. Please don't forget, I am Nella and I go by the name of Cooking with Mrs. Kosa. Until next time, I love you guys. Bye.